Hey, what's going on, guys? KaijuLou here.
And SegaSean.
And welcome to Zone 21 of the Super Game Strikers podcast, the official podcast of
Game Strikers.
And for this week's podcast, we're going to do something a little different this time.
A little different.
Instead of talking about your local video game news that you hear,
because there's hardly any news
about every week from us, this week we decided to do a little something different. Throughout this whole podcast, it's going to be kind of like a special, but we're going to have a retrospective on classic games. Sorry, let me repeat that. We're going to talk about 2016 video game anniversaries, or video game anniversaries. They're having one this year in 2016 that have either already had one or that are having one already sometime down the line this year, because it's already August, and wow, already 2/3 of 2016 is over.
Christmas time, almost here.
2 more months for Halloween.
Yeah.
So right now we're going to have just a retrospective on classic games that have either had, like I said, their anniversary already, or later on within the coming year, and what to expect from them. And so yeah, let's jump right into this.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm not going to talk about every single game as an anniversary. We're going to be focusing on certain ones. Other times we're just going to give like a little mention to some favorites. But yeah, let's get started.
Let's
take the time machine all the way back to 35 years.
The way back.
Way back in 1981. When I think of that year, that is 35 years, 35th anniversary of video games. One of them, Donkey Kong, most notably.
Yes.
Had his anniversary last year. I mean, not last year, last month. Back in 1981. And so yeah, he's one of the older characters that has this anniversary. And but sadly, like I said, we haven't heard anything still about
kind of
Donkey
dropping the
Kong.
ball here, you know.
Especially, Big DK's 35, and I don't know. Like I said, maybe till the NX comes, maybe next year they'll have something in store.
Yeah, they'll probably explode with games. I mean, if they're holding back this long, there's got to be something up.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, we have Donkey Kong with the 35th anniversary, followed by, and I looked it up, Frogger.
Oh, wow.
He came out in 1981 as well, so this is his 35th anniversary as well. And Frogger actually is one of my very first video games.
Mine too.
Well, actually, I didn't play the arcade one. Excuse me. The one I played was the PS1 version.
I had that on PC. I remember you showing me that. Oh, yes.
Yeah, at our last week when we went to the game store, the local retro game store. And
oh, man, I got to get that.
Because I remember as a little kid, because I had the Sega Genesis, and this was before I had PlayStation 1, when I used to go to my older brother's house and stuff to sleep over and everything, and stuff. I don't know, it was a weird thing. Like, at the time, my older brother was getting married. Well, he was engaged at the time to his wife, and I don't know, my mom never admitted it, but she used to send me and my brother there, I guess as practice kids for them,
well,
because they're going to be parents when they get married.
Oh,
so
yeah, okay.
I was like, what, 6 years old, 7? They're like, here, practice. Here's a little kid.
Feed
them.
That works. That can work.
So yeah, and my older brother, because he had a PlayStation at the time, and those were good times. I remember. He used to just make me sit in front of the TV. He's like, here, Rugrats. Here, Transformers. Here, PlayStation, play. And I'm like, what is this?
What is this?
I have never seen a PlayStation before. Never even heard of it either.
Yeah.
And stuff. And I'm like, but where's Aladdin? Because I always played Aladdin on Genesis. That was like the 3rd best-selling game in history on the Genesis.
Yeah.
And anyway, he didn't have like a whole lot. Like, he had like some random games. Like, one of them he had was Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
I remember when I first played it, I got so scared and stuff, because I've never played anything that scary before when I was little.
Yeah.
And we also had Tekken 2, one of the very first fighting games I've played.
Wow.
As well as, what else? Die Hard, based on the movie, the game. That was like a shovelware title. And he also had, Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey.
Oh, okay.
No idea what I was doing.
Oh, that's a hard
you know how
game.
complicated that
That's a
game
complicated
is.
game.
And I just picked that one up this year earlier in C2E2. And he had Frogger. Okay, this looks like a simple concept. Just go across the street.
But it was bigger than that, remember?
Yeah, I
there was
know.
a lot more. That's why I liked it. I played that on the computer all the time. I'm a big old Macintosh. This big screen, but it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, that was like the one game that he had that wasn't really bloody and that didn't scare the bejeevuses out of me.
Yeah, here, have
like,
this.
I want to play Resident Evil and Die Hard. I'm like, I want to play Frogger.
Oh, I used to play Frogger on the Atari, my mom's Atari. That was pretty much probably one of the very first, besides Pac-Man, one of the very first before I owned my own game system. So very cool. Very cool.
Speaking of Pac-Man, other anniversaries, Miss Pac-Man.
Ah.
This is her 35th anniversary.
Cool.
Because I looked up, she came out apparently in 1981. So, there you go,
Cool.
Miss Pac-Man. As well as Galaga.
Ah.
His 35th anniversary as well. I just recently, a couple of months back, I've played a little bit of it on my 3DS. I purchased Galaga on the eShop.
The original, or
It's,
or
I
a
guess.
new version or something?
No, it's the old one.
Oh, okay.
From the retro.
Well, you know how they remake and, you know. But
Well, this was apparently the original one.
Well, that's cool.
And they had it for 3DS. And I was playing a little bit, but I don't know, for all you Galaga fans out there, I don't know what came first. This or Space Invaders?
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders came out first? Yeah. Okay, because I'm like, this reminds me a lot of Space Invaders. I don't know if Galaga copied or did Space Invaders copy Galaga. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Space Invaders came first, so yeah.
Okay, so, because
yeah.
it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, it's like the same thing.
Because I remember back in grammar school, I played a lot of Space Invaders. Because we always played either some dinosaur game or Word Munchers.
Word Muncher, yeah. That little green guy.
That little green thing. Or Space Invaders. That's educational. So.
Sure, why not?
And I remember Futurama had an episode.
Yeah.
Was it Galaga or Space Invaders that Fry was playing? I think it was Space Invaders.
I think it was either it was Space Invaders or it was a parody of Donkey Kong and Space Invaders mix. I can't remember
because he was shooting them up there and stuff.
Yeah,
but it was real life.
Yeah. Donkey Kong, Mario, they were all in that episode.
And Fry was like, "Well, I got to do this all over again." He got the big jug of cola next to him while playing. He's like, chugging.
Great memories.
Oh man, I'm like, there's us on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Chugging down the 2-liter.
Gotta do this again.
So those are some games that I picked up back in 1981. Happy 35 years for those much older games. Now we go back. Now we move forward 5 years into 1986. 30th anniversary for these games, most notably The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, there you go. That's been all over the place.
30th anniversary, I believe it had it earlier in the year, back in February. And a lot's been going on with Zelda now.
Oh, yeah.
Zelda's back in full force. It took E3 by storm.
Yeah.
I believe being one of the 3 games that took home the E3 award.
Yeah, number 1.
For Best Show and the most talked about game, which I'm talking about. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Can't wait.
Which is going to be, I believe, the number 1 launch title for the NX.
Definitely.
And, it's probably going to be the reason why everyone's going to be in line for that NX. Oh, fuck the Wii U version.
Yeah.
That's for losers. I want to get that.
I bought the Wii U for that, though. You know you have people like that, so they'll buy both. They'll buy both.
And it reminds me of it's like Twilight Princess all over again.
Yeah,
it was like a Wii launch title.
Yeah.
But it also came out for the GameCube during its last remaining.
Yeah, it was the last first party, maybe, I think. I don't know, but yeah.
During its last remaining days and stuff, and but yeah, you got Breath of the Wild. You've seen a lot of gameplay of it. This is supposed to be known as the biggest Zelda game to ever come out.
Nintendo titles, one of the biggest.
One of the biggest Zelda game to ever come out since the original 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm not. I don't know. You think this game, for the first time ever, there will be a Zelda game to surpass Ocarina of Time in its greatness, because we all know how critically acclaimed Ocarina of Time is. And if you ask any Zelda fan about what the greatest game is,
it's Majora's or
because,
Ocarina.
you know, not just that, you know, because Ocarina, it's known not just being, you know, the best Zelda game, but not just being one of the best Nintendo games or the best N64, but one of the best games of all time.
I think it is number one.
And it still holds up to this day.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great game, don't get me wrong. I mean, me and Lou, we're not hardcore Zelda fans, but I don't know, I like Wind Waker more. That's my number one. And then this looks really good. It looks so immersive and stuff.
Didn't you also beat Twilight Princess?
No, I never. No.
I thought you beat it the whole way through.
Nope.
You lied. You told me.
Well,
Sean's packing heat.
No, no, I never beat it, but I got kind of far. But
I got kind of
far. It's kind of like your situation where like you played it and you're like.
Have you been playing the HD one?
No, no, I don't have time. But Wind Waker, you need to play that. You have a GameCube, well, Wii, but plays GameCube.
Which one was the Zelda game? I checked it out at my local library for Wii, but I got mad because I needed this added feature to play the Zelda game. Was it Skyward Sword or Wind Waker?
Skyward Sword, because you needed the Wii Motion Plus.
Yeah,
probably.
That was why I remember it says you can't play it because this thing is needed, the Wii Motion Plus.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, this was a $1 well spent.
Yeah, just looking
just
at that.
Just to stare at it for a week.
Well, you should try Wind Waker. Do it. It's really
I gotta
good.
play the games in order.
No.
What order?
Yeah, the timeline's all over the place.
Oh, you gotta make a drawing board with math and stuff.
But yeah, maybe it will surpass Ocarina.
So yeah, 30th anniversary, Legend of Zelda, one of our biggest names on the list. Castlevania, its 30th anniversary.
Yeah. I
believe as well.
Don't believe you know because you got the facts right.
Okay.
Tell me yes.
Okay, because I see Castlevania, but there wasn't anyone that came out before that. Okay, then I.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I have a question because there's another game that related. You'll hear about it later, but yeah, Castlevania. Are they doing anything with that? Like any new Castlevania games?
I think the last game was on either PSP Vita or 3DS or something.
Because, oh man, imagine a PS4 Castlevania title or...
Yeah.
Woo!
I think a lot of people prefer it in 2D, though, and they have to go that route in order, because they've tried 3D
Has it always been in 2D?
No.
Please forgive me, I've never played Castlevania.
On N64, I believe there were either 1 or 2 Castlevania games, and they were both in 3D, and... They're not that well they were not that well received. So I don't know. I personally think that Bloodlines. I've only played it once, but Bloodlines is the best.
Wait. No, is Retro Nick? Doesn't he like Castlevania or something? Yeah. Who?
I don't give a fuck. No,
because I remember you guys did a playthrough of it. Last year or something, either on the old channel or this channel, I don't remember.
He's quite the fan of the game, and I mean, when we played it back in the day on that old channel or whatever, that was my first time playing it, and I love the music and stuff, but it's incredibly hard. That's one of the hardest NES games. If you want hard as nails, because you know why? Knockback damage. You get hit, you get knocked back, and the level design is
platforming.
It's very hard. Platforming though, so I have it if you want to play it. Also, Returnic does as well. It's a great game though. It's just really hard. But I think Castlevania Bloodlines in the Sega Genesis is probably the best because of the graphics, the music, the everything. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. So Castlevania, Metroid, 30th anniversary as well. Another big Nintendo name.
That isn't that big to Nintendo because they're overlooking it like Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. There's Metroid Federation Force.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to come out
soon
for the NX?
Oh no, 3DS.
Oh, it's only 3DS.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was coming out on console as well.
Oh no. Yeah, 3DS.
Oh, okay. Forgive me.
Forgive me.
But
Rest
the one
pepperoni.
game where it's Metroid, but you don't have the title character, Samus.
Yeah. You could use your amiibo.
Oh, that's a consolation prize.
I don't know, but I have
It's better
heard,
than nothing.
I mean, I have heard though that people do like the game.
Both amiibos, the Zero Suit and the regular.
No, you
Samus?
can also use Mario, Bowser, and a couple
Oh,
others
any
to
of those
color
amiibo.
your suit in their colors.
Oh, okay.
Interesting, you know.
Even like outside amiibos, like Splatoon.
I don't know about that, but some. I don't have the sauce on this, so. But I have seen pictures, so I'll go by them. But
Oh, really?
I have heard that, you know, it's actually a pretty fun game as long as you minus your saltiness about Samus. So, me so sorry. But I wish Nintendo would at least mention it on your Facebook page. They didn't even do that.
Who knows? Like I said, maybe the NX
Well, I know, but
will come out with the new Metroid.
that's why, like,
Maybe this is just the appetizer.
you know, that's why, like, the Sonic Facebook page and Arby's of all things is really good because they capture the fans. They know what they want. So Nintendo doesn't do that all that well. Oh, we'll release a new NES. Oh boy. Hopefully that goes good. Are you gonna get that?
Reggie's like, no, we're going to continue milking Pokemon Go. We're going to milk that shit till it goes dry.
Oh, really quickly, speaking of Pokemon Go, they got a new update.
Not so loud.
Bro, fan! They got a new update. I guess they
Again.
fixed some tracking things because they had problems with it before. Apparently near Pokemon, they show pictures of the locations where they're near. So that's pretty cool. It's not that widespread though right now. I guess they're releasing it slowly to test it out. I hope they go with that idea because that's actually really cool. Like, all right, I know you don't have the game, but you're looking for Pokemon, and you're like, oh shit, a Haunter is by Walgreens. I know where that Walgreens is. You go to that place and you find them. So, if that's the case,
Haunter at a Walgreens. What a time to be alive.
yeah, why not? So, there you go, folks.
I don't trust getting my prescriptions from that ghoul.
No. Ghoul.
Imagine this at the drive-through window.
You know, some names Ghoul. Like, how did somebody come up with that?
Well, believe it or not, back in the day, well, I'm sure the name came out way before that. I just remembered now. The George Romero zombie movies, when Night of the Living Dead came out, they were not known as zombies back in the day.
Oh.
During those movies, George Romero went by them as ghouls. That's what everybody called them.
Oh.
They weren't called I don't know when they started being called zombies, but they were back in his day when his movies were around. They were all called ghouls.
Those ghouls remind me of ghosts and stuff, so zombies fits better. But
Oh, I guess because back then, zombies were known as the mind slaves. Because back then, before they started eating people, they were mind slaves from voodoo magic.
Oh my.
And they were like,
Wow.
Yeah, because
The more you know, because I didn't know.
White Zombie was the very first slave zombie movie that came out. Mind Slave Zombie.
My dad's sitting here, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. Before we go any further,
That's cool. That's interesting.
they're like, we need to differentiate. They're not zombies because these things eat people.
walkers.
Ghouls. I don't know, whatever. Before we jump off track, we got Metroid. Also, Kid Icarus is having his 30th anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
Later on within the year. I think in November.
Mm.
So, we have Uprising. I don't think nothing's going to happen with him.
Well, that's with Sakurai, so that's his property, so...
Oh, Hell Labs? Did
Yeah.
Kid Icarus?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only had like 3 games, right? There was the original of Myths and Monsters and Uprising, right?
Yeah.
We still gotta look for Uprising, dude.
Yeah, dude. No.
I would buy it on the 3DS store, but I got no room at this
Yeah,
point.
no, not with that big game. That'll kill you.
Smoke comes out.
No.
I get it.
Oh, but here's to you, kid. Icarus. What does Icarus mean? You know this god stuff. What's up?
Oh, actually, I remember we studied in school about a painting called, I believe it's called The Fall of Icarus, because that's based on Greek mythology, because that's what that whole game is. It's just Greek mythology, because there was I'm a little rusty here. It was about a story about this man who wanted to fly to the sun. And
I know what you're talking
the
about.
man had a son. I think the son's name was Icarus.
I don't remember. And he did with the glue and the wings or whatever?
He created wings.
Yeah.
And he put on the board and he's like, fly.
That's not the game, though, so I don't
And the boy went flying, but then
9/11?
he flew too close.
To be continued.
Harambe wouldn't be happy right now.
But
anyway,
I remember
he flew
that story.
too close to the sun,
and they melted.
where his wings burnt off, and he fell into the sea and drowned.
That's why in the games and stuff he doesn't have enough power with his wings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Palpatine is like, you can only do it if I tell you to. 5 minutes. So yeah. So that's where they get it from.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I remember the story. I just
mythology.
needed to jog my memory. So thank you for that, friend.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Unnecessary references right there. I apologize.
It was good. It was a good reference. Cause
No, what are you talking about? I know.
Don't whisper about it. Everyone needs to know the truth.
Anyway, Kid Icarus. He's in Smash Brothers too.
Yeah. Represent.
Also, which made me laugh, I just had to bring this up.
Yeah.
30th anniversary. I think you guys talked about it during your playthrough. Adventure Island is having a 30th anniversary.
Oh, well, I didn't know it was an anniversary, but that's cool if it is.
It came out in 1986, the one you guys played.
Oh.
And I remember you guys talked about trying to figure out the year it came out, and in the retro thing was like, look, Sean, there's the year in the title screen.
That's right, because we seen it, and that's when we realized, yeah, all right, that's cool.
It was a game.
We played it.
Yeah. If you guys want to check out that playthrough of Adventure Island, go to Super Game Strikers Play, and
the official podcast on Play. So
and watch SegaSean play through that mess. So
yeah.
Anywho.
And then Retro Nick tried. So I'm sorry, I had to say
it. Yeah.
Well, anyway, go on.
Let's fast forward another 5 years. 1991.
Oh, I know this year. I was born. It was my birth miss. So.
Oh, man.
What? You were born 90?
7 months later.
Oh, that's right. You're young. Out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, you're an old man.
Give me my cigars.
1991. A blue hedgehog was born. Skrannik the porcupine.
Yeah, that the armadillo.
Mr. Needle Mouse was born.
The armadillo himself. The marsupial. The rocket with a bucket.
Man.
Well, we know about him, but what don't you know?
But yeah, Sonic. 25 years. Like I said, we already covered a lot of Sonic.
Yeah, we got it.
We've done analysis video, statue video. Lots of big things coming out for Sonic already, like Sonic Mania, Lego Dimensions,
Project 2017.
Project 2017, Sonic and Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
The biggest news of them all.
Fire and Ice, Season 2 of Sonic Boom, the Sonic movie coming out apparently in 2018. We have a whole lot, so Sonic...
Olympic Games. So there you go.
Oh, man.
Dicks out for Sonic.
I'm happy.
We don't need to say any more to that subject.
We're good.
We got Sonic the Hedgehog. Battletoads is having its 25th anniversary.
Rare. It was made by Rare, you know that, right?
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes. But, see, back in the day, if you look at packages and stuff, they don't put their company's name on there most of the time. Because Nintendo's like, no, we get top billing. So, they were very tight with their third-party licensing, so yeah.
Was Battletoads honestly made to compete with the Turtles? Was that why?
They were going to have a Saturday morning series.
Because I'll be honest, it is kind of extremely similar.
It is. It's like that. Well, unless if you know the story, which involves space and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but
no.
You got 4 reptilians. I believe they're brothers as well.
Zitz, Pimple.
Oh my god, people, he knows the names.
I'm a video game guy, so... Raz, or I don't know, whatever. They're a bunch of gross names, but yeah, no, I don't know if they were made to compete. Maybe, because, you know, there was Shark. What was that? Shark? Battle Sharks or something?
No, know what you're talking about.
Oh, really? Well, there was another Saturday. No. There was a series just like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with sharks, and then There's Battletoads and
so it's not just them that tried to
there
do
was plenty
the Turtles
more.
thing.
Oh yeah, everybody was trying to cash on anthropomorphic reptilians and stuff. So because it worked. So yeah.
Sonic Sat AM.
Hey now, it's my beginning. Beginning. All right. But yeah, so I don't know, but congrats. We all know that. It's a...
Wasn't it a hard game as well, Battletoads?
Oh, hard.
Of course.
Because there's this one level that really, you're on this like speeding cart or whatever, and you have to dodge all these things like do. It's...
And you couldn't save.
Oh, no saving. But...
Oh, it was a bitch back then.
But they became really popular. They crossed over with Double Dragon, and I think a couple other things. They almost had the Saturday morning series, and to this day, Rare isn't the same, but he is in Killer Instinct, one of the Toads. I forgot his name. He is in the new Killer Instinct.
Another Zelda game getting an anniversary. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
Oh, we don't talk about that one, though.
How come?
It's kind of hard.
Well, of course, it's a Zelda game.
Wait, are we covering, like, games that are in anniversaries, too?
Well, just big title names that came out and they're having an anniversary.
Oh,
like,
just in the, like, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, I
like, there's several Zelda titles here. They're pretty big, and it's kind of hard to ignore. So, like, Link to the Past, another big hit name.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got that. The original anthropomorphic reptiles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in Time. 25 years it came out.
Oh, shit. That's the best. Are you sure it was in 91?
That's what I looked up. It came out in 91.
Is it the movie?
No, the game.
I can't... Wow. So, wait.
I saw the list. It said 1991 video games, and it had TMNT, Turtles in Time.
Turtles in Time is the one where... Right? Well, wow.
Wasn't that the expensive one, or was it the Manhattan one?
No, it's an expensive one, but I'm just thinking because I'm like, wow. In 91, like Sonic came out, and it's like such a big deal and stuff, but on the Super Nintendo, you had Turtles in Time, one of the best soundtracks and stuff. It's like, I'm like, wow, that's... Well, I mean, if that's true,
Don't you have it?
I don't have it. I wish I did, because that music. But Konami. So... Oh, but yeah, all right. But no, that's crazy. All right, that's cool. That's cool. I will deal with that, my broham.
I gotta hear the music if you're orgasming this much over it.
The music is what I used in the Indie PopCon.
Oh, okay.
That catchy shit.
It ain't no Daytona.
That'll be coming next. Oh.
But if you want to look it up at the end, this says TMNT Turtles in Time, 91. Also, a classic Capcom character. I haven't played any of his games, but he was always in the old school Marvel vs. Capcom fighting games. Captain Commando.
Oh, I have his game. Yeah.
25 years for him.
Oh, you mean Bionic Commando?
Captain Commando.
Oh, all right. Oh well, that's cool.
He was pretty much Capcom's version of Captain America. I don't know. So.
Oh, okay. I always see that all the time. I gotta pick that up.
Or he's kind of like Captain America and Captain Falcon if you combine them. That's what you get, Captain Commando.
Yeah, I see his game all the time. I just never gave it a thought. I didn't know. Oh, that's cool. We'll have to get it.
All right, Captain Commando. Another game that we heard from one of our favorite YouTubers, Joe and Mac. 25 years.
Yeah, I gotta get that.
I believe JonTron played him.
Yeah.
Back in the old JonTron.
Old JonTron is better.
So shout out to JonTron.
Yeah, Mary had the game back in the day. Oh no.
Joan Mac.
Your face. I was just trying to whack his stress ball.
Yes. SegaSean's giving me a lot of stress right now.
Yeah.
What a name, Joe and Mac.
Mm-hmm.
Road Rash is getting has 25th anniversary.
Okay.
A very early game I've played on the Genesis. That I had way back in the day. Mm-hmm. And do you have it?
I do.
It is from the one I had.
I do have the box, but I don't because
remember I told you. Remember when I gave you my Genesis games? I said some I don't have anymore.
Yeah.
And Did Road Rash was in there?
I think the box was in there, but not the game. Or I might have it. I don't know. I have.
Because I remember that game.
Yeah, no, that's easy to get.
Next
though.
to the motorcycle, gonna whack him.
Yeah, I can get that though. That's an easy game to get, so no problem.
Even funny enough, a long way back, a couple of months ago, up down Xavier Woods, he did a one-off of Road Rash.
Oh, wow.
Him and another wrestler who actually grew up playing the game was playing it too.
Oh, that's cool.
And stuff, and this guy, and Baron Corbin is the name of the wrestler, and he actually knows a lot about games too, because Xavier Woods was asking, what kind of games did you play? He's like, I loved Metal Gear. So yeah. he knows these games. He's like, I grew up playing Genesis too. So, all right, Joe and Mac, Road Rash, Duke Nukem. 25 years.
That's when he first came out, huh? 91?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
Duke Nukem. His last game was something.
Yeah, get it for $3.
At Walmart in the bin.
I still can't believe they're making copies of that, though.
Are they still, really?
I see it sometimes. I don't know.
I thought it was just the leftovers that no one wants to buy.
That might be just it, but I mean, I'm just like, wow, they made a lot. I don't know, that's crazy.
What was it called? Duke Nukem Forever?
Yeah. Didn't
you get it just cause?
I got it because it was $3 at Target or whatever, and I'm like, this is the game that people talk about.
Just to say you have the horrible game.
Honestly, though, I think it might be a Sonic 06 situation because Aaron Manzis, the guy that came to visit us from Florida, he's a big Duke Nukem fan, and that actually came up. And he was like, you know what? Honestly, Duke Nukem Forever is not that bad. Not as bad as people make it out to be.
Because I've been hearing. I had never played it.
Oh, no.
I never played a Duke Nukem game. All I've been hearing is trash.
I hadn't until Forever, but he was like, you know what? It's not the best, but people complain about how Duke Nukem acts. That's who he is. And it might be it might be dated the way how he's so much with profane and stuff and all the ladies and you literally get a blowjob in the game too and stuff. It's pretty manly, but he's like, that's what Duke Nukem was and is. So if people are mad,
I think around that time or maybe a little later on. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Doom come out around the time too?
I think they made. What you mean, like back in the day?
Yeah, when Doom first made its appearance.
Yeah.
Doom wasn't no E-rated game either.
Oh, yeah, but...
Talk about blood and guts in the early days. That was what Doom was.
The recent one that just came out, woo, no.
I'm just saying, but even Doom back in the day.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, that music. But, yeah, no, definitely, maybe it's not that bad. So
we had some bad games back then, too.
Yeah.
Besides Duke Nukem.
Oh, yeah.
Doom can profess to that. Streets of Rage, 25th anniversary, as we talked about, I believe, in our last podcast.
Yes.
We gave a little shout-out to that. One of the best beat-em-ups of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 25 years, right? Because I remember we got confused. 25. It was either 20 or 25.
25.
All right, so 25 years to that. Fast forward another 5 years, 1996.
Oh, yeah.
A big year for gaming.
Oh, big.
Resident Evil first appeared and took the whole survival horror franchise by storm and stuff. And right now, Resident Evil had quite a few things going on. Well, the week after E3, we had Umbrella Corps. That was something.
That was a game.
But the big one that's coming out is January 24th, Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
It's coming out for both regular play and VR. So one of the very first VR games. And also, just give a quick mention because I saw the trailer earlier in the same week as well. January 24th, which I believe is a Tuesday, Resident Evil 7 is coming out. Same week on that following Friday, the 27th of January, Resident Evil, the final chapter will be coming in theaters, and thank God it's ending. I can't take those anymore.
Oh, man.
I still watch them anyway, and because like Sonic, and I'm a Resident Evil fan, it's my obligation.
Yeah, you gotta, you gotta do it no matter good or bad.
And so, here's a clap for you, Paul W.S. Anderson. Thank you for tarnishing our childhood and for tarnishing Resident Evil. You may go to hell.
I'm next. 2018, I'm next.
But on some brighter news, Resident Evil 2 is getting the remake coming soon, hopefully sometime next year.
Hopefully not with bugs. I mean, everything else just got bugs.
Batman Telltales.
Ooh. And then we had Resident Evil 6 and 5 as well as 4 come out in HD, and some are coming out
this
still.
month. This month, Resident Evil 4 will be re-released for the PS4 and Xbox One.
Let's see how that goes. Everything's shit now.
The graphics are just, it's a Batman problem again. The graphics are shittier.
It might. Who knows? What's the deal with this?
Even the PS2 and GameCube versions are way better.
Let's find out. Oh.
You know, I'm happy. I got the first 3 versions, Wii, GameCube, and PS2, so I don't get those re-releases because that's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. I just play them on their original consoles because that's what...
Oh, you'll be getting them.
No!
You'll be getting them when they're on sale.
It's a waste of money.
When you get a PS4, you're going to see them on sale.
I don't want a PS4.
Hey, I own like 29 copies of Sonic 1, so...
Well, that's you because you're a freak.
Gotta have it on every system. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. I may buy 2 amiibos with the same watches, but I'm not that far off.
Oh, you know you'll get Resident Evil 4.
It came out on PS3 as well, and you didn't see me buy it on PS3. I'm not going to waste $20 for that.
Woo. Oh, man.
It's probably going to come out for $30.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, wait. If it's a physical copy, I might.
Well, wasn't 5?
Yeah, 5 and 6 are physical copies.
There you go.
I keep thinking they're just download only. I keep forgetting there's physical copies.
Well, remember the PS4 is like a gajillion times more memory than Wii U, so you don't have to really think, even if it wasn't physical.
So, 20 years for Resi Evil.
Let's move on.
Super Mario 64. 20 years.
Yeah.
This was a game, folks, that I taught Sean how to play.
Fuck. No.
Oh, Sean doesn't want to admit he's too modest.
No, we didn't even know each other. It was my first time.
I taught you. No, because you didn't know how to play it in high school, and I showed you.
Sure, why not?
No. It's a game. Oh no, but you know, Mario. What's not to say about Mario?
Yeah. What do we not know?
You know, you get your Mario. I don't know. Is there any new? Have they advertised any new Mario games coming out soon?
Isn't that one shitty Mario Party that's coming out? I'm sure it's gonna be.
Oh
shit.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot.
They how could you fuck up the formula more?
Sean's just saying that because he doesn't like Mario Party.
How could you fuck up the formula more from a car to now 4 players
Sean
at once?
Sean rages like a bitch in Mario Party. So.
Oh, but I won.
Yeah, because bullshit.
Woo! No, Mario Party. That's why.
Mario Party 8 sucks.
It's always on my side.
It's all about 10.
Oh no!
Giant Bowser chasing you.
Fuck.
Anyway, so we'll be expecting tons of Mario games to come out, especially when the NX shows up.
Oh yeah, please.
It's gonna be
Galaxy 3.
It's gonna be like every single one when they did it for the Wii and the Wii U. New Super Mario Brothers NX.
Fine.
You know, because they always do New Super Mario Brothers DS, New Super Mario Brothers Wii, New Super Mario Brothers and Super Luigi Wii U or U.
Yeah.
New Super Mario Brothers NX.
Well, you're gonna get it right.
I
don't know. I'll wait for it to go down in price. No, I'll get a day one of fucking horror. So
wait, you talking about the NX itself or the Mario game?
Well, like say if the NX comes out, depending on the launch titles, I'd probably
There'll probably be a Mario game that comes with it,
which is fine. You know, I'll be like I'll play. I always play them all the way through, but that doesn't mean I won't be grumbling because it's like 2D. I want my 3D, please.
Let's see what else came. A lot came out in the magical year of 1996. Diablo came out as well. Sorry, I spaced out here because Diablo. What was the latest one that came out? Diablo 3?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't follow it. But because my
brother plays them, so I should get him in here.
Come on, let's get him in here now. Special guest coming out now.
Brother AJ. What else? We got Diablo Nights into Dreams, 20 years. Sean, your game.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Sure, what a counter.
I played it once. So,
You have it.
well, yes, right here.
Oh, you should be excited about that.
Excited?
Excited.
No, I just never gave it a chance that
Even
much.
Shiggy wanted to do it so bad.
It's got to be good, right? No.
The one game he regrets not doing.
Oh, here it is.
How does it even work? How do you regret not doing a game? Like, I don't know. That always bothered me.
Well, it's kind of like, what if,
Like, how, he wouldn't... Does he regrets not thinking of a game like this or a concept like this or what?
Well, like, yeah, concept or whatever.
Okay.
Because it's so magical. It's like if we were playwriters and I did a play that you really wanted to do, and I'm like, no.
I'd be bothering you to do a sequel.
I have all your ideas. So.
Let's see what else. Super Mario RPG. It just got re-released in the Wii U eShop.
Yeah,
So there we go, celebrating 20 years of that. Crash Bandicoot, 20 years.
Coked out marsupial. When I say that though, I'm not joking. Whenever I seen that title screen back in the day, you know how he's like. I
watched that ad the other day. You posted on Game Strikers.
Yeah.
He went to Nintendo headquarters.
But it's true when you look at him. He looks like to the side and stuff. He's coked out, man. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not saying the game's bad or anything. It's friggin' hard at times, but ooh.
The man who thought would overthrow Mario.
Now he's with Activision. So
let's see. A couple of things came out. Not a brand new Crash Bandicoot game like everyone wanted, but it was a good start. He's in Skylanders.
Yeah, let's see how that goes.
As well as a remaster of the very first 3 Crash Bandicoot games re-released for the PS4.
That we have yet to see yet. Let's see how they. Are you gonna get the figure though?
Oh.
You really have to think about this one.
Because look what they did to Spyro and Skylanders.
Well,
Look
seen
at
the
that
figure,
tumor
right?
head. I forgot what he looks like.
He actually doesn't look as bad as Spyro. He just looks like really coked out now in HD. He honestly does.
Well,
He's like,
he hasn't done any games, so the years have not been well to him.
You got to do something to pass the time.
Also, what I was going to say, 1996, Clock Tower, 20th anniversary.
Tower.
It's Clock Tower 2, because the second one came out for PS1. Because I remember JonTron, he clarified this, because remember he said the first one came out for the Super Nintendo?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is, and even though the title is called Clock Tower, it's not the first one. It's the second one. So that's what I'm clarifying about. So there's that. Sonic 3D Blast.
Hey.
If you guys want to check it out, Retro Nick did a playthrough of it on our...
Call it that. No.
Oh, I can only imagine your face while he was playing it and stuff.
I was just like, when I was watching it, I was just... Well, he tried. That's all I could say.
Because your face right now, you were just...
I was just like...
You were like, you two, they're like, if you can call it that.
He tried. He tried.
I remember he was like, I love this game. I was so good at it.
Was. No,
we always make fun of... No, we make fun of him. So, it's Retro Nick.
Who?
It's too easy sometimes.
Oh, no.
You think he's going to be listening to this?
No, he doesn't listen to
There you go.
stuff.
Then we could say as much shit about him.
No. But hey, if he confronts us one day like, guys, why are you making fun of me? We're like, you watched? That's
pretty much. Let's not say anything until he watches it. He 2 years down the line, he decides
guys,
to
why'd you say this about me?
So, Retro Nick, the master of Sonic 3D Blast, right, Sean?
No. It is a hard game.
Have you played through it all?
Yeah, I beat it all the way through on Sonic Mega Collection.
Yeah.
I did it once.
It was Sonic the first time in 3D, right?
Technically, Nights into Dreams had a Christmas. Did it come out before? Well, anyway, during Christmas time. Technically, this is the first time. They released a game called Nights into Christmas Dreams, which is a Christmas skin over Nights. Yeah. Sequel, but you could play actually as Sonic in a 3D space. Then 3D Blast came out. So, unless if I'm screwing that up,
Super Sonic Racing.
Gotta keep your feet right on the ground.
Ow! Stop. Ow! I'm deaf.
Cancel it.
Dead or Alive is coming out 20-year anniversary. You know, those Dead or Alive beach volleyball games.
At first I thought you meant like Dead Rising. I'm like,
Dead or Alive.
I know, but I don't know. There's a lot of dead in these games.
There's Dead or Alive. Pilot Wing 64 came out 20 years as well.
It was a launch title, yeah.
Yeah. 1996, big year for games. So let us now fast forward to 2001.
Oh no, the 2000s. Right there is some of the cringiest of cringe things. Movies and everything you could not escape. Who let the dogs out? It's a Christian.
2001, Max Payne, 15th anniversary. Well, he was big back then. I remember no one. He was a big time. He wasn't made by Rockstar, was he? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
It's not like a weatherman. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm like, the weather's a little.
I see him around for like $2.
Well, he made a recent game or whatever.
Yeah, he shaved his head. And...
He got dark.
Well, it was always a dark game.
Oh, you don't tell me what to do.
One of Sean's favorite titles, Grand Theft Auto 3, 15 years.
Sure, why not? I mean, yeah.
Sean really loves his Grand Theft Auto.
I don't hate it. Open world awesomeness.
Sean.
And I couldn't play at the time because my dad's like, no! None for you! And I'm like, ugh.
Well...
But I watched my friends.
You can honestly say he was a good father at the time for not allowing you to play those games.
He did what he had to do, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
Although I did see it at my friend's house and stuff.
Like, would you allow your son to play those games at that age?
No.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. I did see...
I'm going to make you feel bad.
No. Well, I did watch at my friend's house a lot of times when I would go over there. They'd be playing it, and they're entering all the cheat codes with the jetpacks and stuff.
Circle jerking to the sex
I was playing with that, I was playing The Incredibles. So that's what I was doing. Fucking playing The Incredibles. It was a good game, the dash levels at least.
2001 also, I'm shocked because I thought that this was much older than that. I keep thinking it's late 90s. Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah.
Which I was shocked about because the GameCube came out 2000.
Yeah.
And this came out 2001 for the N64.
Did the GameCube come out 2000? I thought it was 2001.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Well, why say it, you asshole? No.
Did it come out the same year as the PS2?
No.
Then a year after.
Yeah, searching it.
Because PS2 came out...
GameCube release date.
Late 2000.
Here's information about the Nintendo GameCube.
It's your system. How do you not know?
2001.
Okay, then.
Yeah, no, because I remember
So this was during, like, you know, the last life cycle for the N64, the last stages.
Yes.
And Conker was one of those last ones.
Yeah.
And talk about going out with a bang, because that was a game.
That was a big game.
I always think of it as the M-rated Banjo-Kazooie.
It is. It is. That's a big, heavy cart, too, with all that stuff on there. Ooh.
You know, one of Sean's all-time favorite games.
I only played it a couple times. I do have it, though.
One of the greatest songs of all time, The Great Mighty Pooh.
I guess.
I remember when you let me borrow it. I played the boss, and I was like, oh.
This ain't getting out of my head.
Bring me sweet corn. Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, 15 years. First appearance of Raiden. Onimusha Warlords.
Going on full Japan over here. Onimusha Warlords.
Well, back in the day, it came out as a trilogy. There was 3 of them. It was made by Capcom. And it was pretty much Resident Evil with samurais. Oh. It took place in feudal Japan. Pretty much, I played a little bit of the first one. It's exactly like Resident Evil, except you use a katana instead of a sword. Like, it's the same thing, the puzzle solving, the moving, the door opening, except you fight demon samurai.
Oh, okay.
But it's practically samurai, feudal Japan Resident Evil.
Oh, me no show me all.
Shut up.
Sonic.
Ico. from one of my all-time favorites.
One of my old time. 2001. I thought it came out later. Wow.
No.
Wait, so
2001.
So Shadow of the Colossus.
4 years later in 2005.
Oh, okay.
One of my all-time favorite games. All-time, man.
All-time.
And Team Ico coming out with its third installment this October, The Last Guardian. Can't wait to play it. I gotta pre-order that. Because I'm sure it's out for pre-order by now, right? Yeah.
No. Yeah, maybe.
I gotta get to moving soon.
Get to moving? What an analysis.
Ico, Silent Hill 2, another... Wasn't that considered the greatest Silent Hill game?
Yeah, by many, I guess.
Yeah, because...
Did they fix the controls? That's my question.
Didn't everything go downhill after 2?
Oh, maybe, but I don't know.
Because I heard 2 was really scary.
Well, yeah.
Woo!
We gotta play that.
Ooh. You wouldn't even play some of the other scary games I have.
Like what?
Fatal Frame.
Eh.
I can't play because I'm scared.
Oh, you're saying you're scared to play?
I'm not playing that alone.
Well, I'll play
I'm a
it with
pussy.
you. I'll play it with you. I don't mind.
Get out of here.
Well, I'm just saying.
No,
I'll
I'm
play.
not playing that at night. I almost broke my neck one time. True story. My brother fucking 11 o'clock at night. I'm just sitting in my room in the dark playing it. I'm fucking about to shit myself. My brother fucking came out of nowhere in the dark like, hey.
No.
Because he's trying to tell me.
You twisted your neck.
I literally spun my neck hard around and I heard a crack.
Oh, shit.
And my neck, for a whole week. Massive neck pain.
Oh, my goodness, Lou.
Because that's how fucking scared I was.
Because that's how fucking scared.
Who comes up to me in my room 11 o'clock at night?
Ooh.
You see how dark it is over here?
No.
So we got that. Super Smash Bros. Melee, 15 years.
Yeah.
By many...
What? What is that like?
Considered by many as the greatest Smash Brothers title.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Especially with all the memes. I think Melee was better.
Sure, why not?
Sean's all about Smash 4.
Yeah, to me, that's the best one.
Really? I thought you always thought Brawl was better.
Well, the store.
Timer.
I got it. We're good. 12:49.
Put it down here.
No, I'm doing shit.
Put your phone down.
No. Damn it! No, I'm trying to look. Do you have any Sonic games for 2001?
We'll get to that.
So you do? Because I wanted to double check. Because I'm like, we're not missing.
Sonic Adventure 2.
All right. Anyway, but what were we at?
So we have Sonic Adventure 1, Sean.
No. Oh, we were talking about Smash.
Yes. I always thought you said Brawl was better.
I just like the story of Brawl.
Oh.
Oh, and the music.
Can you stop?
Yeah, let's move on. So Sonic Adventures 2, that's a game that a lot of people got into. The
First appearance of Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
And many great songs like City Escape.
Yeah.
And Live and Learn. And
yeah.
I believe I Am the Eggman?
Yeah.
Or was that Adventure 1?
Adventure 2.
Okay.
No, but yeah, no, that's... Remember though, folks, Sonic Adventure 2 is the one where generations started flipping around or whatever because young kids started getting into it with Sonic Adventure 2 on GameCube because Sonic moved to different systems. You had Sonic X, Sonic Adventure 2, and that formed DeviantArt. So, and all that other stuff. So you have that era to thank. Thanks.
Here's a clap for you.
Yes.
So we have Smash 4, really. You think.
What about you? What do you like better? What do you
the N64.
You like Brawl because Edge.
No.
Sonic looks darker in there, that's why I like him.
I like Smash 4. Fucking hypocrite.
Do you?
Anyway. Also, another 15th anniversary, a classic PlayStation mascot that's been long forgotten by time, Jak and Daxter. 15 years.
I thought you were going to say Parappa. I'm like,
no, who cares?
I thought Parappa the Rapper 2 came out in 2001.
I thought it was 2002.
Damn it. Well, I mentioned it at least, so I'm happy. So anyway, go on.
Jak and Daxter came out in 2001 as Jak, then followed by Jak 2 and 3.
That guy.
That trilogy. And then it came out, I believe, in some PSP titles, which were not less than great.
I thought, like, the first one was, like, the only, like, the best one. Isn't it considered to be the best one? Or maybe the second one?
I like the trilogy as a whole. I have all 3 of them in the HD collection for PS3. Really cheap right now. You know, you can look for that as well as your Ratchet and Clank collection. Onward! One of Sean's favorite titles, Halo.
Fuck.
Having his 15-year anniversary, I believe, right, Sean? Or,
why do you always say believe? Where's the sauce on this?
Oh, no, wait. I'm not sure because... Wait, Halo... Xbox came out in 2002, right?
I think.
Which means Halo shouldn't be out by then. Because there was a Halo game on the list. There was a Halo game on the list.
Oh.
Apologies once again.
Halo 2000... 2001.
Because it wasn't just called Halo, it was called...
Halo Combat Evolved is a 2001 military science fiction first-person shooter. November 15th, 2001. Maybe it launched with the Xbox.
Oh.
Maybe the Xbox came out then.
Oh, okay. And,
because that was their big... They showed that all the time.
Because I forgot to tell you, Sean, because I remember how you said that, you know, you watch Mojo's video with the PS2 versus Xbox versus GameCube, and you're like, how come Xbox is in second place? Because Halo, Sean.
Oh.
That's the reason why.
Oh, pshaw.
Because, you know, you never put Halo before a Nintendo game. You know, you never put Halo after a Nintendo game. You know they won't do that. That's the reason why Xbox will... You know, because obviously the PS2 is going to be in first place because DVD. That's all you need to say.
Hey.
And then Xbox is going to be in second place because of Halo.
You know, you put against, you know, what do you call it, that generation with Melee and Halo. Both games are very regarded and stuff. I'd say Melee would win. So it's just...
You know, well, I'm not saying that the GameCube, because the GameCube had a lot of great titles.
No, I'm not dissing
I'm just saying
Halo.
that's why Xbox will always say be at least second place because of that.
All I gotta say is...
and also Elder Scrolls Morrowind.
Yeah.
Which came out before Oblivion, and it was only for Xbox. And at the time, I was like, wow!
Wow! Boy! But,
Rudy.
no, hey, all I gotta say is what's still being played at EVO? Melee. So, yeah.
True dat.
Hot dog.
Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, yeah.
15 years.
Mario! That was good.
Don't be a pussy, Luigi. That's all I kept saying throughout the game. And when he's dying,
Mario.
Charles Martinet should have won a medal.
That's a good game.
For that voice performance of Luigi. Just play a cowardly Italian. That's not Mario.
But that's a good game. That's an underrated game in my opinion.
As well as Pikmin, 15 years, Pikmin. And, of course, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Wow.
15 years. Next month, coming out with its newest installment, Ace Attorney 6, or also Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice.
Wow.
And, oh my God, Sean, I am such an idiot.
Wow.
We're going to go back in time another 5 years to 1996.
Wow.
Pokemon Red and Blue. 20 years of Pokemon.
How do you...
Because we kept fighting and arguing about all this stuff that I completely forgot.
Woo, it's written down on your piece of paper.
Pokemon Red and Blue. A game that changed gaming. And, yeah,
One guy goes...
It was really revolutionary.
How do you know? Where's your sauce on this? I thought it was a fun adaptation of the anime. Oh no! Speaking of which, the anime...
Sean grew up playing the game.
Well, kinda.
He played Yellow.
Well, yeah.
As I recall.
Do
you still have it?
Oh yeah, I still have the original card. That fat
You're
Pikachu.
delete that data?
No, I think it might have ran out. Because the battery.
Oh man.
But I didn't. I never beat it. So.
You ever took your little cable wire out and played it?
I never had one. I didn't have friends. So I didn't have friends to trade or anything. In fact, I actually. Fun fact: if Tony DiPolito, if you're watching this, he was my. I know. He was my best friend from grammar school. If you're actually watching this,
does he know about this channel?
No. I don't talk to my grammar school friend. But I'm just letting you know, I accidentally, you know how back in the day you would take stuff from your friends
Yeah.
once in a while? I actually took a cable from him or whatever because he wasn't using it. He was busy playing Kingdom Hearts 2 or whatever, and I was watching. I'm like, oh man, look at that cord. Are you using this? He's like, no. So I'm like, okay.
And you stole it.
Yeah.
You thief.
He wasn't using it.
He wasn't using it.
And I was
going
to
to
give it back, but I forgot.
I forgot.
Also with Ty the
Shame on you.
Tasmanian Tiger and Sonic CD for the PC, which didn't work. That doesn't work.
And of course, you know, we're not about Pokemon. We're just gonna say what's already been heard. You know, Pokemon, lots been going on. Pokemon Go, the biggest thing, as well as Pokemon Sun and Moon coming out.
Sun and Go, remember?
Sun and Moon coming out in November.
Yeah.
So Pokemon 20 years is still going amazingly strong.
Yeah, really.
Pikachu, be with us. Now we'll fly back to 2001 and then go back another 5 years, 2006.
Hurry.
We entered high school.
Oh, fuck.
Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, my all-time #1 super-duper chocolatey favorite game, came out.
This is in 2001?
2006.
Oh, I thought you said we're going to fly to 2001 and then...
Yeah, it said we're going to fly again.
Oh, okay. I thought you had one last
We'll
stop.
go back. Okay. We'll go 20 years into the future.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh, no, 10 years. My bad. 10 years into the future. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, classic title, one of the greatest of all time, as well as other games such as The Bully, came out in 2000. Wow, Bully came out 10 years ago.
Yep.
Another RetroNick game that he claims to be really good at. Well, he played it for the Halloween special last year in the old channel. Was he actually good?
Well, see, to me, I never played the game, so I wouldn't know what really classified as good. But, I mean, he did all right. Honestly, he knew where to go on stuff, but his retro sister was making fun of him most of the time, so...
Oh, God.
That was fun.
Okami came out.
Ow.
Directed by Hideki Kamiya.
Classic.
Dead Rising.
Wow.
We got Dead Rising 4 coming up.
You guys wouldn't shut up about it.
As well as a re-release of the original Dead Rising.
Wow.
It's supposed to come out for our modern-day consoles.
Wow.
One of my favorite games from back in the day, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Can't believe it's been 10 years since that came out.
Oh, I thought you didn't like it that much.
I love that game.
Oh.
Back in high school,
I remember you guys
would bring it every day.
And I'd be playing Godzilla with all the cool kids.
Every day.
And be watching like...
And I thought this game was going to be... I thought a whole span of sequels came out. One sequel came out a few years later, which was Ultimate Alliance 2, which was based on the Civil War comic.
Yeah.
And so that game was what everyone says the Civil War movie should have been, because it's all these superheroes fighting.
Yeah, but money.
Yeah, pretty much. You got to pay all those actors.
Robert Downey Jr. took all the money.
And Wii Sports.
Ah, yeah.
The #1 best-selling video game of all time, because it came with the Wii. Over 13 million sold.
Yeah, there you go.
Wii Sports is coming back for NX.
Maybe. Oh, you know we'd love it.
And also, of course, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. 10 years of that as well. Oh, we go back another 5 years. We go fast forward another 5 years. 2011.
Uh-oh.
Elder Scrolls...
Wait. 2006?
Yeah, and plus another 5 years is 2011.
You missed the big one.
What?
Sonic 06.
Oh,
no.
I ignored it on purpose.
No, you can't miss that.
The game is a joke because Sonic kissed a girl. That jumped the shark. The number one reason that jumped the shark in video games. You know what? I support IGN.
Oh, no.
And what are you going to do about it?
Well, we lost every subscriber we had for
one.
one.
No. I know. I honestly forgot about that one. Sonic 06. I beat the whole game. One of the few of all the Sonic games that I beat that one.
Yeah, because every one of these
stories.
Every one of these has to have a Sonic title because it's his anniversary year every time. So yeah.
So we got 10 years of that wonderful game. First appearance of Silver, the whiny hedgehog from the future.
He's okay.
Blaze dies.
Oh no! Spoiler!
Because every night I will be with you. Every night I will.
Wait, that's the part of the JFK shooting. Oh my god!
I will dream of an absolution.
That means you're sorry.
Did you like that song?
It's catchy for its time.
It was so
But you listened to it. I know you listened to it. You told me.
I'm just like...
Yeah, you know.
Mama,
Hey, that's the one thing you can give. If you hate Sonic 06 or whatever, the music. So, yeah, as usual.
Yeah. His world!
3 versions of that song.
I fucking remember 5 years ago when all of us, you, me, and Panda Mare, we all went to that Hilton Hotel to stay for a weekend or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The whole car ride, that was all you played.
Oh, yeah.
And we were with your mom, so it was either his world or country music.
Yeah, so which one would you choose?
Both were bad.
Oh, well, that pretty much drowned it out. No, I had the CD, remember? It was
played All Hail Shadow.
Oh, yeah, because she didn't have a flash drive, so we couldn't do anything.
I remember when we beat when I heard All Hail Shadow for the first
Oh,
time.
you know.
I was bobbing my head,
All
man.
hail this anthropomorphic hedgehog.
So that was a 3-hour car ride.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh man, Shadow had quite a soundtrack.
It was good.
Oh, let's see.
Retro Nick approved.
Anyway, back in 2011, Elder Scrolls V Skyrim getting a re-release for the PS4 and the modern day systems as well. Arkham City came out 5 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Uncharted 3.
Oh, yeah.
The very first Dark Souls came out 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, you keep going.
Because Dark Souls 3 was out and they're ending it, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
5 years
Oh, well.
of hardness.
Darn.
L.A. Noire, one of Sean's favorite games.
Yeah, a really good game.
Because he loved that interrogating and the drawing of these fucking
Colt
notes.
Phelps.
Also another one of Sean's all-time favorite titles, Minecraft, came out 5 years ago. Wow.
Only 5. Wow, I thought it was
5 years
longer.
ago, 2011.
Well, here's to wedding. I don't know. I can't think of an offensive thing right now.
The original Dead Island.
Mm-hmm.
Skylanders, the very first one, as we talked about, they're coming out with the Crash Bandicoot. And their newest one, what was the name of it? Regenerators. I can't think of the title now.
Regenerators, maybe.
And coming out on the same day that the first one came out this year, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
Ah.
Portal 2.
That
was a game.
People talk about that.
As well as Sonic Generations, back when they were celebrating Sonic's 20th.
I thought you were going to say back when they're selling out. I'm like, well, you're not wrong.
Sonic's 20th anniversary.
And here we are.
Where it is Sonic and the Little Sonic teaming up.
Fat Sonic.
Little fat 90s Sonic. And they're going to do it once again for this Project 2017, which I still say it should have been 3 Sonics this time.
It
Boom,
should
Sonic.
been. Boom.
Because if I saw that with all 3 of them, I actually would have been jumping. I would have been like, I fucking called it! Because that was what I thought this big game was going to be. I thought it was going to be a crossover of all 3 of the Sonics.
Maybe.
I fucking knew it. I would have.
Well, no, I did watch one YouTuber analyze the trailer, and he's like...
Peanut Butter Gamer.
He's like... No, what's this guy's name? Oh, God, I don't know.
What's this guy's name?
There's so many. But yeah, he pointed out, he's like, there's something up with this trailer because the angle of the camera where modern and classic are, he's like, there's room for one more, I think. He's like, I think it's going to be Boom. I'm like, yeah, maybe. But I'm like, what would make his gameplay stand out? Lag? So, you know. Oh, yeah, I went there.
And a scarf.
Why not? Nathan Drake.
And also, just as a constellation, we'll even mention games that came out.
Did you say constellation?
I can't even talk.
Consolation.
Consolation Prize.
The universe.
As a constellation, we'll even mention games that came out 1 year already in 2015. Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, 1 year. Splatoon, 1 year anniversary. Super Mario Maker came out late last year. It'll almost be 1 year since that one came out.
Oh, yeah.
Won a lot of titles as well from last year's Video Game Awards. Rocket League. It's getting big things coming soon because it was that good.
Big things.
Big things. Undertale.
Yeah.
It's been I think been a year now too.
Just about. Maybe it released in. Oh yeah. Jeez. Oh God. Undertale fans are.
You're the big fan.
I am a big fan, but Not like those people. Some people take it a little bit too much.
I know, I've seen the fan base.
Woo!
Woo, it's bad as Sonic.
Oh, it's there. It's there.
Xenoblade Chronicles X. We'll be having a 1 year soon.
Yeah.
Yoshi's Woolly World. I hope they make more yarn-based games.
Why, you fall asleep at every single... you
Well,
fall asleep with Kirby.
it's so adorable
It
and
is.
relaxing. And unlike some people, I'm not ashamed to play it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Retro Nick.
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes.
Yeah.
I hear half and half about it. Some
It's
people
half
like it and other people don't.
It's better when you play with more people.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Or people are like, yeah, there's another 4 swords.
Except that wasn't bad either, so... I don't know.
And also, there's this game that came out last year. Apparently, it was critically acclaimed because I read about it yesterday as games that came out in 2015. I never heard of this game, but it came out only for PC and iOS and stuff. You ever heard of a game called Her Story? Anyway, it's a game which I'm actually shocked about it because I didn't know that they would do this anymore these days. It's a video game. It's pretty much a point-and-click computer game, but it's like the old school style. All the cutscenes, the whole video game is real life. Like right now. Like, it's pretty much about you. I guess you play as a police officer, and throughout the whole game, you interrogate these people. You're trying to solve a murder case, but it's real life.
That's cool.
And you have like all these options and stuff, but it's like, it's real life.
That's interesting.
It's real life cutscenes, and it's a real life story.
That's cool.
You know, like a Law and Order type deal, but it's a video game.
Oh, yeah.
And I heard it was critically acclaimed. It was one of the best games of 2015. I've never heard of it.
No, me neither.
And I looked it up myself because I was curious, and yeah.
That's cool.
I'm surprised we missed that one, so I gave a mention to that.
What is it only for a PC?
It's only an iOS and stuff.
Oh, I don't know.
But mainly it's a computer game.
Yeah, that's probably why.
I forgot who directed this. Apparently this director was well known. This was his first time directing a video game because I think he did like TV shows and movies. I don't know. I forgot the name, but if you guys want to look it up and if you're curious, it's literally named Her Story.
All right.
Because you're interrogating a woman that's accused of murdering her husband and you're hearing her story. So.
That's cool.
All right, so.
Sega CD stuff right there.
Bringing back the live action game.
Yeah, Mad Dog McCree.
Pretty much. But yeah, here you go. Happy anniversary to all these games. I said most of them. If I missed any that you guys liked or treasured, I'm sorry. But like I said, as a whole, to all games, happy anniversary to all of them.
Definitely.
Because like I said, 2016 was definitely the year of video game anniversaries. A lot of them, whether 20 years, 30 years, 35 years, or even 1 year or 5 years.
Definitely.
But on that note, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Super Game Strikers, the official YouTube channel of
Game Strikers.
And please be sure to like and subscribe to Super Game Strikers Plays, starring longtime co-host SegaSean and that other guy.
Long time. I've been here since the beginning. I replaced somebody.
50 years.
Oh, man, it's been a while.
We don't age.
No.
Anyway, SegaSean and Retro Nick of Super Game Strikers Play. And like us on our homepage on Game Strikers on
Facebook.
This is KaijuLou
and SegaSean.
Wishing once again happy anniversaries to all these wonderful and classic games. And please stay tuned for more of our future content to come.
So much more.
Take care.
Bye-bye.